guys, Zen here. This is a new type of video I would really like to start doing more often on my channel. Mainly because this is the first time you're hearing my voice, which seems a little strange since I've had this channel for a year, almost 2 years now, but this is something I would really like to do more often. The primary reason for this video is a Q&A that I've promised for maybe a month now, but I haven't really gotten around to it because college, I've been sick, and it's a whole deal. So I took comments from my community tab. If you haven't checked that out, go do that. I'm really active on there. So our first question is, hey man, hello. Love your videos. What would you say your main hobbies are? I'm an artist on the side. I paint, I draw, I sketch, but I also play a lot of video games. I go to college. I don't know if that's a hobby, but I like writing, I like reading. I really love driving, so sometimes I'll just drive. So if I had to sum that up, it's video games, animals, and art. That's really my hobbies. So our next question is, did you ever have an amazing idea for an exhibit in mind only to find out it wasn't doable in-game? If so, what was it? Good question. The exhibit I wanted to do a while ago was for a bottlenose dolphin, and if you saw that video recently, it's because I redid it. A while ago on my old PC, I tried to do it, and I used too much like custom content or too many mods, and it crashed my computer. I lost the recording, I lost all of the progress that I had. I was maybe like 45 minutes into it. I was doing a really thorough job, and it just completely crashed on me. I was really upset. It happened a lot on that PC. It really wasn't great. Next question is, when did you start playing? Is that all about your creativity, or do you see some references on the internet? Keep up the good work and amazing work you do. Thank you for the positive comment. I started playing Zoo Tycoon 2 what seems to be like 3 years ago. Originally, I never played with mods, but I saw some YouTube videos and I was like, hey, I wonder if I can do that. Looked it up, found a tutorial, downloaded a crap ton of mods, and here we are. With exhibits and zoos, I tend to be a perfectionist. I consider myself to be a pretty creative person, and yeah, I do take inspiration, not from the internet, but from real life zoos that I've been to, my favorite one being, I think, Cincinnati or Columbus. It really depends. I would love to go to the San Diego Zoo, but I haven't been yet. It's one of my dreams, though. But a lot of that inspiration comes from zoos that I go to, because they're so naturalistic, and they just feel like you are looking into the wild and you're seeing that animal. And that's what I want to bring. I don't want to do cage bars all the time except indoors because it makes sense, but I don't want to do that when guests are looking in, because I want it to look like you're taking a piece of their habitat in their natural place in this world, and you're bringing it to guests to see and learn about that creature. So that's the primary inspiration for my zoos and exhibits. Next question is, what is your favorite zoo? I kind of answered that. It's the Cincinnati or Columbus Zoo in Ohio in the United States of America. But if we're talking about zoo I've made, my World Zoo, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. I put a lot of work into that zoo. It was on my new PC, so I felt like I had no boundaries. I just went and I put loads and loads and loads of detail into it. I planned it out on paper before I even built it. I was so into it. I was so obsessed with that zoo. And I really need to figure out why my game has this weird bugginess to it so I can continue these zoos. But until then, I hope exhibits are fine for now. And our last question is, do you enjoy doing YouTube, and would you record yourself playing different games? Honestly, I do enjoy doing YouTube. It's a great community so far. I have a lot of people supporting me, and that's all I could ever ask for. I never thought to get anywhere with this. Never have I imagined to do something like this. I've always thought I would keep myself, anonymous and never, talk over a video or post a face cam or whatever. But the second part of this question is why I wanted to do this in the first place. It kind of transitions into the whole idea anyways. I would record myself playing new games, but I didn't want to do that like so suddenly and just spring a new game and new content onto my channel without asking my community if that's okay. And that feels weird to ask, but I've been a watcher and supporter of so many YouTubers myself, and sometimes I get thrown off guard, like, oh, this guy always played Zoo Tycoon, why is there suddenly some new content? But I would really like to expand. And you might have noticed when I rebranded a little bit, I introduced my Twitch channel, and yes, I'm going to start streaming because I love a lot of video games. Zoo Tycoon isn't the only one. I play Rainbow Six Siege and Red Dead Redemption 2. I play a lot of Ark Survival Evolved. I play Planet Coaster and Jurassic World Evolution. There's like no boundaries for me. I love creative games or games where you have to grind. I used to love Call of Duty, but my love for that has fallen since I've started playing Rainbow Six Siege. But I would really like to start posting content of other games, but still do Zoo Tycoon. I'm never going to get rid of it. I'm still gonna do it because that is what my channel is. That's what it's built on, and I would love to keep posting that. But sometimes I kind of find myself in a rut where I don't want to build. I just kind of want to play another game. And I feel like if I were to post different games here and there, I would post more often. But not to mention all of my friends who are Twitch streamers, by the way, they play the same games as I do, and I would really love to encourage them to bring their audience over to YouTube so they can grow a YouTube channel. And we all have a bunch of fun together, I'm sure, as most friend groups do, but it's just something I would really like to experiment with. And don't be surprised if you see Twitch announcements and just new content like Twitch highlights. I really just want to expand, but this video also, where I'm talking to you and I'm getting more personal, you guys can get to know me a little bit, I would love to keep doing that kind of stuff too, because as of right now, nobody knew who I was and what I sounded like. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and it really feels good. So I hope you're interested in watching the new content, and also if you've stayed this far into the video, thank you. Your support is crazy and I'm so thankful, but I really just wish and hope you guys will hear me out and be open to the idea of me posting other games. But yeah, that's it. That's all the questions I got. Thank you so much for the support, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I post relatively every day except for when I'm taking finals. But yeah, that is it, and thank you for watching!